What's going on, Tauruses? We're going to go ahead and jump into your August 2022 reading here. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with y'all for the month. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. You can check your rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign. You may find that readings may resonate more at certain given times. So I figured it was only fair to start with the earth signs, picking up right where I left off. Thank y'all for being patient, by the way. But if there's any sign that I'm grateful for being patient for, it'd probably be the earth signs. I don't feel like the other signs could have waited for their videos. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump in, Taurus. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the monthlies though. Taurus, let's see. Six of Cups, the Strength card, and you have the Two of Wands. Getting like the power of appreciation for a lot of you. It's like you may be sort of understanding, sort of like, okay, hold on. I may have talked too soon. Hold on. I am getting an energy though. I feel like you are like super grateful for the blessings that you have at this time. You could even you could have been given something here with the Six of Cups. Or you just may be finding yourself in an energy of like appreciation, having gratitude. And I'm almost getting for some of you, it's like there's deep like inner connection that's going on with you as well. And with the Two of Wands, I feel like there's something here that's motivating you, or that's giving you sort of like this drive to sort of accomplish the things that you want to set out to do here. I'm also getting an energy of admiration. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I was shuffling the cards, I think at the bottom of this deck there's a sunflower. Yeah, there's a sunflower. And I was getting the energy of like admiration that was coming through, because if I remember, I think this just was at the bottom of the deck. These aren't your cards yet, but maybe I'm tripping, maybe. Anyways, I kept seeing a sunflower, which can represent admiration. So you could be admiring sort of like things in your life at this time as well. You have the Hermit, or I'm sorry, not the Hermit. You have the Hierophant, the Hangman, and you also have the Knight of Cups here. Let me pull your near future energies and your outcome for the month of August. Let's see. Queen of Swords, the Magician, and the Five of Wands. Your ability to be able to problem solve is what's really coming up for you throughout the month of August, Taurus. Five of Cups here. You have the Ace of Swords, and you also have the Fool card. I definitely feel like there's a letting go energy as well, to where it's like you're sort of getting an understanding, like, or getting the truth about something. And it could be a little bit disappointing, or maybe it's like not what you really emotionally want at this time, or at least coming up. But I feel like with the Fool card being here, it's like, allowing yourself to embrace new beginnings and not be stuck in the past. Because I feel like whatever it is that you learned from the past, I feel like it's giving you clear insight, or just the knowingness, like to help you in the future of like the new path that you're embarking upon. So you do have the Hierophant, the Hangman, and the Knight of Cups here. I do feel like there's something that's of a significance for you, like a higher significance. And I'm almost getting an energy here to where it's like I feel like this is bigger than yourself, what it is that you're sort of going through. And it's almost like you're sort of trying to really figure out, like deep down inside, like what is it that you truly believe in, or what is it that you truly resonate with that will allow you to be able to open up with the Knight of Cups to like your dreams, your visions, or just to like the new journeys that you want to go on, as far as like, as far as like what it is that you want to explore or discover. Sorry, I was looking for a word, it was in my head and then it left. Anyways, it happens. Queen of Swords, the Magician. You also have the Five of Wands here. Like I'm feeling like you're gonna have to like come up with like problem solving here. Like having to sort of problem solve conflicts, or having to sort of get creative in regards to why am I getting this? It's like I feel like you're being challenged to figure things out, and I also feel like your willpower is like being tested. It's like, do you really want it as much as you say you want it? And there's almost an energy towards like you're having to figure out exactly what it is that you do want to manifest, which could be the challenging thing. It's like having to sort through sort of like problems, having to find solutions. The Five of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Fool card. There is a new beginning here. There is something that I feel like you are sort of taking a new approach to. I'm getting this Five of Wands and the Five of Cups being like basically linked together. It's like there's something that's frustrating, that's disappointing that you're having to sort of work through and let go. But with the Ace of Swords and the Fool card, it's like it's giving you the answer, and it's giving you like an idea or at least clarity or a knowingness to help you embark upon the new thing that you're doing. We'll get more. We're gonna pull more cards. We'll figure this out. You got Capricorn, I use here. You have this reciprocity card. That's interesting. And you have the power card here with the lightning coming through. You may even be starting to appreciate or understand your own power that you have. Like the Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio when you look at the astrology of the card, and Scorpio does represent power. And it's like, and with the Strength card here, you could even have a Leo placement. For some of you, it could be Leo rising, Leo moon. It's like, I feel like you're sort of understanding like your power comes from like your willpower. Like your willpower is something that I feel like you're harnessing at this time. Sometimes willpower isn't about asserting yourself and being like, you know, like over asserting yourself, or going and going. It's like sometimes I get to learn how to yield too. So there's like this, there's an energy of strategy I also feel like you're having in regards to the way you're going forward with things. And when I say strategy, I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I'm more so saying a strategy is like coming up with plans, having goals for yourself, sticking to something. But with the reciprocity card, it's like I feel like you're trying to figure out like what exactly you align with and what exactly do you believe in. And not only that, is like how are you going to sort of bring out this, or how are you going to step into this new thing from a loving standpoint, is what it feels like. I feel like you're definitely figuring some things out in regards to restructuring things and offering newer things, or at least opening yourself up to new things here. With the Capricorn Capricorn usually signifies like negativity or like restriction. When I say negativity, I'm not talking about like negative. I just mean like Capricorn like restricts. So the opposite of the opposite of Saturn, if you want to say. Saturn represents negativity. Capricorn is more like, you know, there's similar energies basically is what I'm trying to allude to. But the opposite of Saturn would be Jupiter, right? Which is increased positivity. And the opposite of Jupiter is sort of like Saturn, negativity, restriction. So I feel like you're having to really narrow down and problem solve problems that are causing you problems. So I feel like you're finding the answers here, and although they may be disappointing, it's like I feel like it's allowing you to really find the truth and allowing you to sort of step into a newer cycle here, or step into something new. This is an interesting reading for y'all, Taurus. Could have Capricorn placements for some of y'all. You have snail persistence here, and that may be your greatest strength right now, is the ability to be able to endure and to persist. Like the power, it's like willpower. It's like harnessing that willpower and waiting for the right timing. And I feel like you're trying to do things like this whole energy of this challenge, Taurus, is realizing that this is bigger than yourself. And I feel like you're trying to keep the whole perspective about what it is that you are opening up toward, or what it is that you're sort of venturing into or wanting to do here. Let's clarify your reading here. But Capricorn is like about getting strict, right? Being serious about your goals and being persistent with them, sticking to your plans, being able to problem solve, being able to improvise, adapt, overcome with the snail here. You have the Hangman on the Six of Cups here. You have the Lovers on the Strength card, and you also have the Five of Swords here on the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like I honestly get this energy. It's like you're willing to sort of I'm getting like your greatest power is the ability to be able to surrender. Hangman, Five of Swords is like the best thing to do at this time is to surrender for like for to allow things to unfold naturally, basically. And also like sort of like allowing yourself to like also follow and pursue like sort of what your intuition is telling you as well. You have the gift of intuition. I feel that for some of you Tauruses. Now we all have intuition. Some of you guys have Scorpio in your chart. The death card wants to come out. We all have intuition, but I feel like your greatest gift is your intuition and trusting in you and your higher self and your higher plan and your purpose at this time. How do you get through your challenge? You have the Devil card, the Three of Wands, and you also have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Devil card relates to Capricorn. I'm not seeing this energy as the devil being anything negative, especially on the Hierophant. I think it's about like looking at like what is providing you the same, like what's being reciprocated here. It's about looking like is this worth doing what I'm doing? Like, am I fulfilled? Am I satisfied? Am I getting back in return like what I'm putting in as far as like effort? And I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, you're not really trying to look at that, like, but it's more so like you're not trying to look at it as in you're wanting to give from an unconditional place, but sometimes it's like things can drain your energy, right? So I feel like it's about like sort of realizing, like looking at what is worth your time and what is worth your energy. Because the Devil card and the Three of Wands is like, it is about sort of coming up, especially with the Ace of Swords, coming up with an idea or being truthful about what it is that you want to do moving forward. So that way you can like release these attachments that you feel binded to. But I definitely feel like this is a month where you're going to be problem solving. Like there's a lot to figure out, and it's about harnessing your willpower to overcome like sort of like challenges here. You have the Death card. That card really wanted to come out. You have the Two of Cups on the Magician, accessing your higher self. And I feel like when I say higher self, it's like the more evolved part of yourself. Sometimes I look at the higher self as like, you ever have like a journal and you write down goals, or at least you come up with goals in your mind, or you come up with a plan and an idea. And it's like the plans and the ideas that you have, the goals that you have, it's like they're obviously self-improvement goals, which translates and correlates to you connecting to your higher self. Your higher self is like your future self that sort of you're reaching to in regards to the progression of where you're at right now. So I'm getting this energy. It's like letting go of, like it's like this, it's like getting serious about sort of like what it is that you need to do to be able to problem solve and get yourself out of these challenges that you've been facing. And the Queen of Swords with the Death card is about accepting and understanding that through transformation, through metamorphosis, through change does come, like it is a transformation. You come out with the Emperor, you come out in a more powerful position, you come out a more wiser person, you start to understand your power and what you're capable of. And the Two of Cups can represent relationships or another person, but it could also represent the internal balance of yourself and how well you're using your willpower, how you're able to access your willpower. It's about the connection to you and your higher self, channeling your higher self, tapping into aspects of your higher self here. The caduceus is in the middle of the Two of Cups, which represents the internal balance of flowing energy throughout your body, and which allows you to connect to the higher self, to be in alignment with you and yourself, and to understand that, like, you know, it allows you to be able to access your being, your creativity, your spiritual self a lot easier, which makes your life a lot easier. Four of Pentacles on the Five of Cups, Page of Cups on the Ace of Swords, and you also have the Five of Wands. For some of you, there could be an apology in regards to work situations or career situations, or you could be like sort of working things out with other people. But for a lot of you as well, I feel like you're sort of having to let go of old, outdated ways of thinking and understanding, and it's like a lot. It's like what you're letting go of. It could be sort of disappointing or challenging or something maybe that's like, man, like damn, like is all lost. I don't think it is. Like the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords wants you to tap into and access new inspiration, to access new levels of creativity, and to have emotional compassion for yourself in regards to the transformation, the change that you're making here. Because the Five of Wands and the Fool card, change isn't easy. Change requires you to connect to your higher self. And I feel like the energies right now is like your power and your strength is coming through, like your ability to be able to problem solve and access your willpower to let go and transform and to pursue newer things or newer ways of doing things, but allowing yourself to enter into new things and not staying stuck to old, outdated things. You got Gemini, I think, or Capricorn I use. You could have Gemini in your chart as well. Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, like Gemini relates to Mercury. And Mercury is like problem solving, using the power of your intellect, Queen of Swords and the Magician, to solve problems with the Five of Wands. Wilderness, Untamed with Reciprocity. Yeah, it's like untamed means to not be like restricted, like in a way. It's like allowing yourself to be free and to get back to your natural state of being, what it is that you naturally like to do, and acting from a very authentic place rather than feeling like you're being controlled. And you also have taking risk with power here. The power in taking risks. Six of Cups can sometimes be the energy of trust and surrendering. And with the Strength card is like having trust in yourself and allowing yourself to receive and to act and move in the direction that your heart is calling. I ain't trying to preach. I'm just saying what's coming out. So hopefully this makes sense. And you also have Hammer, Forge here, which the hammer is like, hammers represent like sort of like, you know, you got to keep, I sometimes look at hammers as Capricorn for real, and Gemini as the tool, right? Geminis can represent tools sometimes. Mercury can at least. And with Capricorn, it's like using tools to, or not literally using tools, but using your own tools, the tools of your mind, the tools to be able to figure out and problem solve, and to grow through the challenges rather than be controlled by them. So this is a passionate reading I just did for y'all. I really like this reading. I just like the energy that was here in this read. So anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching Taurus. I'm going to leave the reading here. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload a video. But nonetheless, Taurus, I will talk to you all in the next one.